Hello and welcome to the great outdoors. Today you join us in Boxted. We're going to be doing another section of the Essex Way. We have done the section back from here through to Manningtree, and then we've done Manningtree through to Harwich in the past. The part from here to Manningtree was never videoed. We didn't have the channel at the time and we never did really any videos. We run some test footage, but that was about it. So we are going to, or we plan to at some point, redo that section of the walk. Today we've started off quite late. The time is, well, it's 6:15, so it's quite late. We plan on walking here from Boxted to Great Hawksby, where we're going to stop at a pub there and have some dinner. Then we're going to walk a little way, I'm not quite sure how far, to then find hopefully somewhere to wild camp for the night. It's a beautiful day. According to the car when we got out, it's about 23 degrees. So it has cooled down a little bit, which isn't a bad thing because it's been quite warm today. Yeah, we look forward to getting another fair chunk under our belts. We've sort of looked, and I don't know, we might be able to come tomorrow evening, make it as far as possibly Coggleshall. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. We don't know how much we're going to be able to do. It's supposed to be similar weather tomorrow as what it is today, so it is very hot. It will slow us down a bit. We're not going to be going at any speed. We plan on stopping for lunch, possibly in a pub or a cafe or something like that on our way. This section of the walk, there are quite a few pubs and quite a few sort of like shops and things like that in the little villages in and along the route. So yeah, should be pretty good. Well, anyway, we'll bring you back in a bit. Hello and welcome back. We're here at St Peter's Church in Boxted, which also has supposedly Commonwealth war graves are here. Parts of these churchyards are kept as wildlife areas as well. I'm thinking that possibly could be just an excuse not to mow the lawn. Hello and welcome back. We've had our dinner. As you would have seen, there was just a slight bit of footage at the Yule Tree in Great Hawksby. We had a nice meal, to be fair. We decided to stop there because it was actually closer than the other pub that we were heading to. We're not wild camping, but we are camping. We're here at Rushbank campsite, which I've been to before. It's a very lovely campsite right near the River Stour. Well, it's right on the River Stour. It's the one that people use when they do Sudbury to the sea. It's a lovely campsite. The reason being that we're here is we had a little scout around for a wild camp spot, and I'm going to be honest with you, we couldn't really find anything suitable. Well, the closest thing we could find was a little bit of scrub land which was right next to the main road, and wouldn't have been ideal. I think it would have been quite noisy. So we decided we could get a pitch here, so we decided to come here. I will show you the tent. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it, but I'll give it a go. There's Kelly. Got to be quite quiet because it's past 11 o'clock now, and you have to be very quiet at 11. But that's the setup. It's not brilliant. We haven't set it up perfectly, but we had to set it up in the dark, which was a bit of a pain in the arse. As I said, I don't find this tent particularly easy to put up. Once you sort of get it generally right, it's alright, but you can see there's a massive gap at the bottom, and the sheet that goes underneath it is not particularly, I don't know, it just doesn't seem the right shape. But again, I think that's down to the fact that we don't fully really know what we're doing. Well, to be fair, we're not going to be up for very much longer. We're going to finish our drinks, then we're going to go and brush our teeth, have a bit of a wash, and then we're going to turn in for the night, so we could get hopefully a bit of an early one tomorrow morning to get out there and do some more of the Essex Way. So anyway, I'll bring you back when we're about to go to bed. Hello and welcome back. We're all changed now into our night gear, brushed our teeth, and now just getting into bed. So there's not really a lot to say really. Yeah, see you in the morning. Good morning. We both had a fairly good night. Kelly was warm, so that's always a good sign. I mean, to be fair, she was wearing her softy trousers and a coat and even a woolly hat, and it was around 12 degrees. But anyway, okay, but she was warm, unsurprisingly. The tent was good. We've only used this tent a couple of times. We do really like it because it is very lightweight. It utilises using your walking poles, which is really good. But it is a bit of a faff to put up, in particular at night. A lot of people say, oh no, it's really easy. We find it a bit of a faff. We do know what the heights of the poles. There's a bit of, we're not really too sure whether it should be 120 or 115. We tried at 120 because that's what one of the subscribers suggested. It does go up. I think if we used it more often and just, yeah, I think we'd probably get on better with it. But anyway, we're sitting down to have our breakfast at the moment. I've got a really exciting all-day breakfast by Wayfarers. Had these before. They're alright. They're nothing too special, but they fill a gap. And Kelly has a porridge from Tesco's.
With raisins in it.
With raisins.
Added.
Yeah, added into it. But anyway, we'll bring you back in a little bit. Hello and welcome back. Right, we're all packed down and we've now got a taxi back onto the Essex Way because where Rushbank is, it's a little way off the beaten path. We would have had a couple of miles to walk before getting on this, and obviously we're on the Essex Way. We're not just creating a walk of our own. So, but we're now back on the walk. We're back where we finished yesterday. And our first obstacle, as you'll see, is this machine here on this farm is actually watering, or whatever it is doing, right over the top of the path,
And
which
it's
we've got to walk
only
down.
going that way.
So we're probably going to get a bit wet, but you know, it is what it is. It's quite hot, so I'm pretty sure we'll dry quite quickly. All right, okay, we'll bring you back in a bit. Hello and welcome back. You join us back on the path. We did detour slightly to go to the White Hart in West Burgolt to have some lunch. It was really nice. It's nice to sit down and have, I had a nice steak and Kelly had sausage mash, Yorkshire pudding and onion gravy. It's quite nice. It's nice to sit outside, cool down a little bit, have a beer. I'll be honest, it did chuck it down with rain for about 20 minutes, so we sat under the marquee in the garden and sort of waited it out, but the temperature's gone right back up again and it is muggy as hell. Yeah, proper muggy. We're back on the route now. As you can probably slightly hear in the background, you've got a combine harvester going around, yeah, doing its thing. Anyway, bring you back in a bit.
they the ones I tried to cut the heads off?
That's what I'm thinking. But maybe they're different.
Hello and welcome back. Well, we're now just basically just over there is 8 Ash Green. We haven't quite got as far as we were hoping. As I said at the beginning of the video, we were hoping to get to Coggleshall, but the time's quite late now. It's just coming up for, well, 4 o'clock. And we've still got to get back from here to Boxted where our car is parked, and then obviously we've still got to get home, and we do have plans for this evening. So we're going to make our way over to 8 Ash Green so we can either see if we can find a bus that will take us sort of back to Colchester, and then maybe get a cab from Colchester to Boxted, or if we can just get a cab all the way back to Boxted and then make our way home. It's been an amazing sort of day for us. We've really enjoyed it. We felt like we've covered a fair amount of miles Essex Way, because just working it out from normal distance from Boxted to 8 Ash Green, it probably wouldn't seem that far, but as you all know, anyone who's done these long distance walks, they're not direct. You do go all over the place, so you can see stunning views like you've seen on this video. I wouldn't say personally it's been the best part of the Essex Way we've done so far. There is a lot of road walking, which is never that great, but there has been a lot of quite spectacular views for sort of the Essex area, I think. Hopefully we would have put that across in this video with drone footage and GoPro footage and maybe a few photos along the way. But anyway, we're going to leave you here, and we'll see you hopefully all in the next adventure. But if you could also like, subscribe, and any comments, as we always say, are always welcome. Please pop one down below. Anyway, bye for now.